Imagine being told that for your class you're required to be in a room full of inmates in a maximum security prison. How would that make you feel? Scared? Worried? When I first heard that SPIA would be participating in a program called Toastmasters at Pendleton Correctional Facility, I was beyond excited. I first heard about this during summer bridge with my themed learning community. Throughout this experience, I've learned about my own implicit biases, the flaws in the criminal justice system, and that just because these people we work with are categorized as inmates doesn't make them any less of a human being than I am. My class and I have created a unique bond with the residents that I didn't even think was possible. Being able to have this opportunity and get credit for my college classes at the same time is something I'm very grateful for. In J101, Dr. Garcia has taught my class a lot about cops, courts, and corrections. But one thing she really touched on at the beginning of the semester was implicit bias. Implicit bias is an unconscious belief or attitude towards someone or something. I've realized my own implicit biases because it is involuntary. I actually noticed a speech given by Otha, a resident at Pendleton. His speech was called The Mark of the Beast. He spoke about how when you enter prison, you no longer have a name, just a number on your jumpsuit. He said he's no longer seen as a person, but as a number, and that is why the number is the mark from the beast of the prison. I thought the speech gave me even more clarification about implicit bias because that is how society sees prisoners. They see them as a number, for example, or murderers, or just prisoners. They don't see them as people. J101 has challenged my thinking and impacted my life because I can take all of what I've learned from class and apply that knowledge and understanding to the real world just like I did with the speech from Otha. J101 has enhanced my learning along with Pendleton to a whole new level. R110, my speech class, has impacted me on both a personal and professional level. Personally, I challenged myself more to be a part of a team or be a leader. But professionally, I found myself feeling more comfortable and confident when speaking in front of a large crowd, which is something that both my teacher Tiffany and Pendleton has helped me with. In both the prison and class, we received constructive criticism that has really helped me work on things I need to. I love hearing what the residents have to say after each speech because they take this program very seriously and they are willing to look for anything in order to help the speaker get better. When we go to Pendleton, reciprocal learning is a major factor. We learn from them just as much as they learn from us about speaking. Everyone works together to help each other improve and provide positive feedback. But on the outside of this experience, I'm introduced to complete biases and stereotypes from not only friends of mine, but family. Everyone just thinks that they should all die in there, or that they are all uneducated and don't care to learn anything to better themselves. While that may be the case with most residents, it's not with the residents we get to interact with in Toastmasters. These residents care about what they're doing. They care about helping us and themselves improving, which I love telling people who are biased towards all of them. In my B100 class, this experience has greatly changed me as a person. It makes me want to help others even more and help fix the flaws that the criminal justice system has. In this class, James has talked to us about how we are entering an environment that's not very professional, but yet you're seeing professionalism in every resident and classmate. But being able to have this opportunity to interact with residents from a maximum security prison has made me realize that what I'm doing in this career field is exactly the path that I want to be a part of for the rest of my life. When I see a resident, I don't think of them as anything less than what I am. This experience had a huge impact on me professionally as well, because I can now use this experience as a stepping stone on my resume for a future career. I was given the opportunity to participate in this for a college class, and I'm going to use it to my advantage in the future. I think every student trying to achieve a criminal justice degree like me should challenge themselves to a service learning project to get a broader, more detailed look at what they will be doing for a career. Being able to interact with these residents from Pendleton Correctional Facility and participate in Toastmasters was a phenomenal experience. But all good things come to an end. I'm very grateful to have been a part of it, and I will carry it with me throughout the rest of my life. Throughout the process from when I first heard about this, I've matured a lot, and I've become more knowledgeable about the criminal justice system and those incarcerated. A resident named Phil even spoke on our last actual Toastmasters meeting, and he thanked us for driving almost an hour every other Wednesday to just come and talk to them, and that they were all going to miss our class. I think if they are in a maximum security prison, odds are they most likely deserve to be in there. But while punishment is necessary, I think it's very important that they maintain a relationship with Spia and the future generations yet to come, because they are still people. After all, everyone makes mistakes. They just got locked up in a box for theirs.